Should be working. This. Up. I have to turn Spotify back on. Where is it? Is it not display, not browser, not game capture, not image, video, scene, text, window capture? Yeah. Spotify. Okay, all right, there we go. Up. Let's just make it bigger. Is it Alt? Is Alt that I want to be doing? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Now a little more display. All right, yeah, there we are. Let me pull up the stream. Just so I make sure that everything's going well. What am I looking for here? Okay, so I am live. See if that shows up. No? Right. I got it working last time. What happened? Okay, 1 second. Oh, no, there we go. Oh, yeah, just take a second. All right, no, it all shows up right away, which is big thumbs up. Nice. That's good, that's good. Okay. All right. Yeah. Got everything going here. Oh, it's a little stretch. Oh. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna wait for someone to actually show up first because I'm waiting on one person right now. I've got to clean my screen again. I did a really poor job at cleaning it. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. Hi, me, by the way, for later, because I might. Oh no, I'm probably gonna rewatch this because gotta make sure I get all the promises that need to be done. Also, I should probably open up notes here. And I should create a thing on OBS for it. That went down. Oh no, yeah, that's what I want. Notepad. Capture, where is it? Titled Notepad, okay. Just make that a little bigger and we'll get rid of the get rid of that as well. Let's see, properties. Can I make it cow background is elite? Yeah, no, I really liked the white and pink aesthetic, and I was like, you know what, I'll just do cow print because I kind of like that. style. What is the white square? So that's a notepad that I'm going to be writing in because I want to write down like all the things that I want to be doing. But I just want to see if there's like a way I can make it a little transparent, but I don't think so. Let's transform. No. Scale fitting. Set color. Okay, no, doesn't look like I can do it. Okay. So the thing I want to do for this stream is just sit down and brainstorm a couple things. So just write that here. Brainstorming. That's a long gap for spaces. Better streams / goals. So let's write down how long I want to like the scope for. Also, I think I gotta move this. No. It looks like the names are a little cut off, but that's whatever. Goals. Timeline. Here. Okay. So let's write down some of the things that I do want to improve on. So first of all, I want music to be playing. This includes let's say like 2 to 3 playlists of non-copyrighted music that found on Spotify. So I'm gonna be looking at like Spotify and like some either video game music or like other like just non-copyrighted music that I either enjoy or that would fit the stream well. So I want at least like one for just like casual sound, one for like more intense, and then I don't know, like a third category, maybe like a goofier music. We need intro songs, so right before the stream is set up. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. So I think like the casual music can be playing before the stream starts. Yeah, we need intro songs right before the stream is set up. We need intro songs right before the stream is set up. Do you mean music to listen to or like an intro song? Welcome to my channel. What are we talking about here? Also, hello, David, if you're also there. Hi. Let's write the next thing down. Oh, there's just a random second person here then. The next thing I want is a better schedule. So right now, the guaranteed day that I have free for streaming at least would be Sundays. So I want Sunday. And I want to stream about hour 30 minimum to 3 hours max. This year's well, yeah, because next year I'm gonna like once January starts, I'm getting a different schedule because I go back to school, so work will be down and school will also be there. So I'll look at what I can do for next year. But also one note week, and I want that to be 45 minimum. One. Okay, so that's scheduled for this year, and I want to play some more games because right now I've only been playing Ratchet and Clank, and I do like that a lot. But I want to finish that so I can move on to something else and have like a list of games that I am interested in streaming. So, uh, catalog to play for stream, and that will be Ratchet and Clank stream, Metal Gear Solid. And then let's see. I also want to do Pokemon, so I want to do a Poke Nuzlocke any game stream. Let me think. Let me think. So just finishing up games one by one. Yeah, or like have like a date where I do things. Like let's say example um one day, so like let's say if I have Sunday and Tuesday for streaming next year, I will do like Sunday will be one game, and then Tuesday could be a different game, and then as well, I'd like to do one gym for my Pokemon Nuzlocke on one of those streams. So not like rushing through it and like doing it all at once, but like kind of just spreading it out a little bit. Let's see, let's see. What's another game? And let's think. Um, improvements. That's good. So yeah, yeah. So I'm not like burning myself out on one game. Uh, so I want to make some improvements as well. I want to better increase mic quality. So I'm gonna write that down as what is it? Look, that's settings, mic, or and roll. Schedule. I'm just waiting for you, VTuber eGirl arc. No, 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 I'm not gonna do that at most. I do want to look into PNG thing. So like having like a PNG that like lights up and like gets a little bigger when I'm talking, and setting it up for like other people if other people would come and join my stream. Because I already have if you look on Discord right now, the image that I currently have is what I want to somewhat be an icon for my account basically. Finally, schedule. Make a what is it? So the PNG will become the e-girl. Gotcha. Well, I mean, we can maybe discuss that at some other point, but currently, no. Here. Oh yeah, I should PNG. Super. I'll prep the fan art just in case. Well, you know what? I won't say no. I won't say no as long as you ask for a little bit of input from what I want. Let's see what else. What else? What else? Oh, well, another thing is make media for my stream, i.e. second channel VODs slash edited VODs Instagram think that's good for end year. Um, is it visible like my thing? Yeah, it's visible if you've got full screen there. Okay. How do I? Okay. Because I'm looking at like my second monitor and it looks a little blurry, but that's because OBS is like a much smaller screen than what is there. Uh, yeah. So I think now would be a good time to start looking into music to play for the stream. And let me make sure that one of the things that I'm thinking about is copyright free. Album. So there's on Spotify and YouTube, there's a guy or a group called Insane in the Rain Music. No idea why, but do you know any royalty-free artists you like? Uh, I know that there's a lot of like video game OSTs that are royalty-free, but specifically like royalty-free artists. The only one I know about is Kevin MacLeod, but all of his music is like you hear it and you go, "Oh, this is what I'm watching is of lower quality right now." No offense to him, I think his music is actually great, but just because it's like everywhere, right? But there's a group called Insane in the Rain Music, and they do jazz versions of a bunch of different like video game songs. Let's see. Let me look into them. Insane. Free. Let's see. Love music and video games, composer, YouTuber, and such instruments. For questions regarding my music, please read my usage policy at. Okay. So he does actually have a place to look at how you're allowed to use his music. Let's see. Can I use or perform your covers in my video streams creation? Since my covers are all arrangements of other composers, copyrighted material, my covers are not 100% safe to use in your creation, and I can't legally give you permission to use them. While I personally have no issue with using the music, since I'm not the sole copyright holder of any of my cover songs, you may be subject to DMCA takedowns by the original right holders of the original compositions. None of my work is currently in Content ID or any similar automated system. Oh, okay, so that's good. So I won't get like automatically claimed for stuff. In practice, the likelihood of you encountering any legal issues using any of my cover songs is extremely low, as many individuals have used my songs in their videos/streams/creations with no problems. However, in the interest of legally protecting myself and others, I think it's right to communicate the complete yet complex legal circumstances that currently govern the usage of this material. If you choose to use my covers, you choose to do so at your own risk. If you would like to use any original compositions that are self-published on my YouTube channel, not including any compositions that were composed for third parties, you may do so in any commercial capacity. Oh, non-commercial capacity. Okay. All right. So from the sounds of it, oh, you know what? That's. I was about to say I should pull it up, but yeah, I don't think that's all too necessary for you to see as well. From the looks of it, it seems like he doesn't care, and you're not going to get automatically copyright struck for it. But if there is one of the composers that he is working with that does have a problem, then you have to, do it. Yeah, okay. All right, so I will write that down as one of the people that kind of use. So let's put that here. Insane in the Rain Music. So not at a high risk, but still possible risk. Yes. So like, I won't get automated taken down or automated like complaint or strike or anything like that. But I will like if someone personally doesn't want it, like one of the people that was a part of it doesn't like it, then I'll just have to stop using it or take the specific stream or anything like that down. Yes. So like that. All right. This will be for. So I'll put letter in bracket to represent what it is. So C is casual, then I is going to be for intense. That. Yeah, let's actually just make the playlists first. Let me window capture. Got existing Spotify. We're just gonna pull up a second one here. So the plan is to have like Spotify down in the corner like that, and have it be like, oh, that's what I'm listening to. So if anyone's curious, so I'm just gonna full screen this now, or a little smaller. There we go. And I'm gonna make a new playlist. I'll make 3. So this is com/mix save new playlist tense slash. Yeah, I see it under the chat. It's a good way to introduce people to new artists. Yes, yes. One of the things that I really appreciate is whenever people actually either credit or like let you know what music is playing when. That's like one of the things I want to be pretty good at when I make videos. Like I have like a list of all the songs at whatever time, because I think like letting people know things, right, is always very appreciated, instead of like the people who are like, I'm not telling you, I'm a little bitch. And the people who like repost artist art without like crediting them, or like fucking open up a Patreon being like, yeah, if you want to see all the art that I collect, pay me on Patreon. Gatekeeping music, yeah, it really sucks, yeah. And then I will call this one just a goofy mix. Okay, so the casual one. Let's let's pull up, what is it? I just had it. Insane in the Rain music, which I know it's like the musical reference to Insane in the Membrane, but my God, is that like a hard name? Let's go to my like songs. Midnight's Lament. Let's full screen this actually. Just make sure that it. No, it's completely fucked up on OBS now. Let me fix. Give me a moment here. And we'll put Notepad above that one. Okay. All right, so these are all good. Let me remember. Actually, I think I might have more in here. Okay, no, not as many as I thought. I only have 6 in here, and one of them is, yeah. Let's see. I think Heartache is a little too intense. This one. It does get like a little louder and a little faster, but I don't know if that's a bad thing. Yeah, I think guaranteed I want this in here. Oh, I just realized the Spotify in the bottom now is like crazy big as well. I'll fix that later. So, oh, it looks a little goofy. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I think that's good. I think one of the things specifically that he was that the guy was talking about that's not bad. It's not a sleepy time ASMR stream. It's okay to have sound. Yeah, I get that. I get like being okay with having sound, but I more so mean, is it going to overpower my voice? So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, another one. Where is it? It's a game. Uh, Val- Valhalla Bartender has like some really good songs. Fuck off, dude. I can't look at. I hate Reddit so much. I think Reddit is a cesspit of dog shit and just horrible, gross people like 90% of the time. Uh, but if like a Reddit is considered 18 plus, if you don't have an account, you just can't go in. Everyone who I've ever met who like actually actively uses Reddit is really weird. Like a like a weird way. I know that there are like normal Reddits and like there's like people who use Reddit who are fine, but it's just like that stigma. Like whenever I meet someone, like I immediately tell like, oh, this guy used Reddit, and then like, yeah, it's like, yeah, I knew it. That I think like people on Reddit think they're so much smarter than they are. Like I get like sometimes there are like actual like smart people that go on there because they're like trying to spread knowledge, but then there's other times like, yeah, I'm actually really smart and you're dumb and stupid and look at that getting advice. Yeah, okay. Yeah, for getting advice, yeah, there's always like really good advice on Reddit because that is where the people who are going to know about this stuff are going to be. But at the same time, like sometimes I look at a Reddit and it's like this didn't fucking help me at all. If anything, it made me more confused. But let's see. I'm trying to see if this game's music is copyright free. Really good. Oh no, fuck! You already said that. Sorry. Um, the S search SEO, yeah, SEO. The SEO for it is a little fucky because a lot of people do like streams where they specifically play the music and there's also an achievement in it. So and there's also a VR chat world for it. I think it's PC only though. I just want to double check. I'm looking at a wiki right now, and it might be out of date because not all wikis are. Oh no, yeah, it's Quest 2. Have you ever been to the Valhalla bartender world? Very nice. I like the music there, so I'm gonna write that down anyways, just because I don't see anything. Why not? Actually, wait, no, do you have Reddit? Because if you do, then you can just look at it for me. It's a very nice world. Uh it's well moderated actually. Yeah, so just Here, I'll send it to you on Discord so you can look at it for me. Link. This should be it. But yeah, it's a world that has like out of VR chat moderation, where basically if you want to be someone who is considered a bartender, you have to actually get approved. I think like either on like a Discord or like some group thing, and then it's basically just people making drinks. There's a pretty in depth like drink making thing, and it's pretty cool actually. I like being there, and for a while they whenever you went into that world, they always had random character Mugen going on. So it was kind of like just fun to like sit there and watch with people. But then, some people put like some other stuff, and I was like, the music is always nice. So yeah, just let me know what it says on there. But I will come here. Oh, it's BA 11 Hall. Yeah, here we go. I listened to this album for one of my daily albums. Also, gotta write this down. Uh, they say email to be sure, but he's glad to have his music shared. Always credit needed. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Then I'll write that down. So credit slash email him. We got that, and let's come back down to next year. Two things I want to do. This is like kind of out of streaming, so one of them is 10 albums slash Sunday. So basically, what I have currently going on is every day I listen to a new album in its full. And I don't hate it, and I have like little problems with it where like if I miss a day, then I like try and find like smaller albums to catch up with, and then like after I listen to the album, because I want to like do other things as well, I immediately like just start doing this. It seems like it's always recommended to credit artist in the stream, but most importantly in the description of the stream. Oh yeah, I'll totally do that. I will write that down actually. Credit in description. Yep. Yeah. Okay. What fuck was I talking about? Yeah. So I want to next year, instead of doing one album a day, instead over a week, I want to listen to 10 albums or like a certain amount of hours of new music, and then on Sunday I catalog everything I listen to, and I like put like not kind of like my thoughts about them, not really reviews. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, this is actually a 5 out of 10 song, but just be like the songs I like, the songs I didn't like, and then yeah. And I'm gonna be like a little less strict about the music, because what I also did is that I would not skip songs, or I wouldn't like skip any part. I might be a little more loose on that, and I plan to catalog it for my Sunday stream. So I'm gonna go on Google Slides, and I'm gonna just write all of them down and show all the albums I listen to. Another thing I want to do is daily video slash. I have ideas for YouTube videos, and I have like one that I'm currently working on. I have it like just in my Google Docs right now, but the problem is, I lack like motivation, and and then even when I do, like I don't get to it all the way. And I want to write down a list of YouTube ideas I have, so I'm gonna do that here. Because I do want to make YouTube videos. I want to like put in my creative thought and like work on something, but it was a little hard before, and now I'm actually medicated for ADHD, so it makes it easier. I just haven't applied myself as much yet because I've been doing some other things. I'm also gonna have stream ideas, and one of those is ranking. This is slash user friendly. That's one thing that I'm little passionate about. Oh, also slash shops. That's understandable. Life takes priority, but putting time aside will be helpful to grow the channel. Yeah, because I have like a lot of ideas. I always like swell up in my mind and like, oh, I get like so many ideas about them. I think about them, and then I get home and I'm like, I don't want to work on it. So yeah. But one of the stream ideas I want to do is I want to like collect a bunch of like battle passes and in-game currencies and shops and just rank those games based off of how ethical and user friendly they are. And one of the ones that in my mind I think is pretty good is Fortnite, because Fortnite like right now like they haven't the only change they have made to the amount of content slash the cost of their battle pass has been once. Every few seasons they change how the battle pass like is set up, but you usually get the same amount of skins, the same amount of like backblings and gliders and all those like extra things. The only thing that ever happens is sometimes they like get rid of things and replace them with other things, but they're equal value. So Fortnite is pretty good currently. They've only had one battle pass price change, and that was from 950 to 1,000, and that's the only time, only the once, and it's really recent. And I think it's just because they want to like make the currencies line up with how much you have to spend to get them. And you can always earn V-Bucks for free. Like you earn the same amount, you get more than enough to buy the next battle pass. You get 1,500, and you get I think 300 free every battle pass. So if you don't pay, you're still earning the currency. So Fortnite is really good. I think Fortnite is going to be my S tier for that video or stream. But the thing is, it could totally become worse if they make it worse. They could totally fuck it up and ruin it because they become the only one out there. Yeah, I think like with Fortnite, the only reason why they're able to just be so good for so long is because they have really strong competitors, and I want other people to be in the sphere and compete with them, because if they don't, they can just make it so much worse. They can make it so much worse, and it is it is so hard to say you want like competition to be out there and also support something, because you don't support the competition is gonna like fail, and then there's no competition for what you want. Because if there's no competition, then capitalism doesn't work. The only way capitalism can work is if there's competition. But 90% of the time in our capitalistic sphere, there is no competition, which means that they just get to inshitify and make things worse. And it also sucks that we live in a society of picking sides and never ever changing. So yeah, well, it's not really political, but it's more like with consumerism and capitalism, there's flaws and it's hard. And capitalism can work, and it also can't work, and we're currently in the can't work part, and it's a little upsetting. So yeah, finances is for sure political. Yeah, finances is very much so political, but I'm not like deep getting politics right now. I'm like service level, right? So yeah, I also don't want to become a political streamer at all, because those guys are a little annoying. Like most times, like they're like doing it for the right cause, or like they're doing it because they're passionate about it. But there's a lot of fucking bad actors in that sphere. There's a lot of people doing just to do it to get money or to grift, or just please don't. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna play video games. I want to play video games, and like Yeah, we don't need more people's political opinions on. Yeah, we don't need more. We really don't need more, especially because of how many grifters are out there, how many people are doing it just for money, how many people are doing it to like make the world worse. There are too many. There are too many of that. Yeah, so let's write down some more stream ideas though, because I want to have like. Oh, my mom just came home. I'm gonna quickly say hi to her. While I'm gone, though, I will play music. All right, hello, I'm back. Hello, hello, hello. Now, let's see. Only e-girl arc because you're a boy, so it's progressive. That is factual. That is true. How you liking the music, guys? Me too, me too. And then we got hello, Amber. Hello. Thank you for welcoming back. Let's see. What did I write? Yeah. Yeah, I was talking to my mom because she's got home from work, and she had the dog all day, so I might have to take her on a walk soon, or maybe not. We'll see. Um, let's think. Let's think. Let's think. Uh, I know I do want more like not scripted but planned out streams, but I don't know what I want to do. Instead, in the meantime, we'll do some YouTube video ideas. Discussion. So one of the YouTube videos that I'm currently working on, or like have like scripted at least for the first part, is a review slash discussion of Red versus Blue. Oh yeah, that's I wanted to write down goals. Well, that's more next year goals. Next year goals slash plans. 100 viewers. 150. No, 100 subs. Yeah. Views. Um. Oh, right. Shit. My bad. My bad. I'm still new to this, so I want to go there. And it should be coming back. Yeah. Okay. It's back now. Can I make the transition for that smoother? 1 second. Filters. I'll have to look into the effects I can do in OBS. Oh, okay. So we like the music. That's good. That's good. First song made. My dog fall asleep though. Put the shock collar on it and fucking shock it. What? Your dog can't sleep. Looking into that though, apparently it's not true that that Hassan put the shock collar on his dog. Yeah, I mean, I think if he did, it sucks. If he didn't, I think a lot of people are dogpiling on him, and because they don't like him. I don't like Hassan, person like as a person. Like I don't know if I like him, but I don't think he's. 1 second. Hello. Nothing much. What's going on with you? Oh yeah. Did you see the one I put in your bathroom? Okay. All right. Yeah, it was small, so I didn't know if I should throw it out or not. Okay. I'll leave you be. So it was apparently like the dog's nail got caught in something. Uh, I don't know though, because I don't like him, so I'm not gonna like go in and personally defend him. But there was a video I watched today that was like pretty good at disproving it. Um, but I'm not a fan of him, so I'm not gonna sit here and do my research. Either way, like I'm not gonna perpetuate what happened or say it did or didn't happen. More. What was another goal? All right, X. Back to the video idea. I want to do a series of reviewing the Red versus Blue show because I like it a lot. I think good show, and I want to segment it into the way they've segmented the show. So there's the Blood Gulch Chronicles, there's the Restoration, then there's the Freelancer saga, then the Chorus trilogy. Then after the Chorus trilogy, it's uh, the Shizno Protocol. Then there was also the In Between, where it's just a bunch of random segments that they made in universe. And lastly, it was Red versus Blue Zero and the finale season. And I think they're going to be making more at some point. And the plan for at least this is just to release the review for the first season, and then after that, make from season 1 to season 5 Blood Gulch Chronicles altogether. Another one is this drive. Yeah, I've got a couple ideas. What's another series I want to talk about? Oh yeah, Devil May Cry. Yeah, I have like these as ideas for like I just want to talk about these things. So I want to talk about Guilty Gear, Psychonauts, Devil May Cry, and I have like an idea of a video or like at least a discussion point about like how streaming and binging is so destructive to like TV shows and how the indie shows are able to fix that issue. So like for example, like with Glitch Productions specifically, they have it so they will 1 second. Pardon? Love you too. Bye. So Glitch Productions specifically, how they segment their shows is they'll do one episode like about every 2 to 3 months. And with that, they also get time to make merch for that. They get time to hype up that episode, and there's time in between episodes to discuss about it. Because so far, all other shows have been kind of like not theory bait, but there has been like a mystery to them. So like Murder Drones, Knights of Guinevere, which is coming soon. Murder Drones, Digital Circus, what Meta Runner, and then they had another show, but it wasn't as like mystery talk about. Yeah, so like the way they do it is really good, and they get to also drop a lot of merch related to that specific episode, and it gets people talking. It's a great way to do it because you build up hype for just one episode, and then people are talking about it and they're theorizing and they're coming up with these ideas and such for the next episode. And streaming has just like ruined that. Like binge watching is like such a horrible way to like watch anything. Like it's so convenient and it's so nice to watch everything all at once, but just binging something all at once is so destructive and bad because once you're done with it, you're done with it. Like you might rewatch it, right? But like most people watch things once. It gives you no time to sit on what you watched, no time to think about it, no time to like discuss it. And then if it's like a big series that gets released all at once, spoilers everywhere. Everyone spoils everything, so then you get it ruined. And I think a video talking about that and like talking about the history of like why TV was the way it was, where it would be there'd be channels and then it'd be like, oh, we air this at this time and that, and discussing about like the benefits of that and why it's like streaming has ruined it, I think is great. There's also another thing I want to complain about, specifically with Netflix, because Netflix, they acquired the streaming rights to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and everyone was like, oh, well, they recently introduced like the releasing one episode at a time thing. I wonder if they'll do JoJo Fridays, because that was one of the things with JoJo's, that there was a community thing where it's like, okay, Friday is the day everyone watches JoJo because that's when the new episode comes out. And it was like a group thing. Everyone got together, they watched it, they talked about it, and then they waited for the next one. It was great. It was a great thing. It was a great system. I know other animes also like release on Friday, so a lot of other things, other like communities also have done that. But like JoJo was like the one that everyone knew was like JoJo Friday, and Netflix did not. They released it all at once. They released it in 3 batches, I think. So they released the one half of part 6 and then the other half, and I was like, I mean, you're not releasing it all at once, but still, you're releasing so much at once that's, why even bunch it up? So it was upsetting for that. And then, like literally, as it was airing, like as like it was being released to Netflix, Netflix let the royal couple, the I forget their names, but the ones who like fled the UK because they didn't want to be in the limelight anymore, and then they did a whole tour about how they don't want to be in the limelight anymore and like all this publicity. They had a weekly show. They had a weekly documentary on Netflix. And I was like, why? Why are we doing this? Why are we giving them the privilege? So yeah, I wanna talk about that. Yeah. Yeah, what were they? Royal. UK. Yeah, Harry and Meghan. So that was the two that fled. So yeah, I was just a little upset about that stuff. Let's go back to music. So for an intense one, I want some. I didn't realize they had a show. It wasn't a show. It was more like a documentary, like them like explaining like why they wanted to leave and like how they did it and that kind of stuff. And I was like, I get it, but at the same time, like you're trying to leave the limelight, and you're doing this now. But one series of music that I wanted was Devil May Cry music, and the only issue that I have with specifically for Devil May Cry music is that a lot of it is lyrical, and I kind of want to have music that is non-lyrical. What do you think? What do you think? Having music with lyrics or not having music with lyrics? Also, do you have like any music suggestions for like from like video games or like royalty free? Lyrics aren't needed. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't really want lyrics because it might conflict like when I'm talking and like I can't always be checking and I don't always want to be checking because I hate how I sound when I'm recorded. You know, because like you record yourself and then you listen back and it sounds different than how you heard it. So I want to keep that to a minimum and not have to do that. But I know this song here. This song doesn't have any lyrics, so I want to add that to the intense one. Where is it? Let's play this. Intense. It's better to have with no lyrics. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to aim for. I think I might have like one or two with lyrics. Let's write this down. Which one am I thinking of? From Devil May Cry 3, the lyrics are kind of row you row. So you won't entirely hear it. So let's go to this album. The problem with finding music for Devil May Cry though is unless it's one of like the staple songs. Yeah. 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 Little hard to figure out which one's which. It is a 2 hour and 45-minute album of music, by the way. Um Also temporarily, I'm just going on OBS. I'm just gonna go to that one temporarily. Yeah, I know there is a song I want from here. Okay, this is one of the non-lyrical ones that I want. I will add that to intense. I think it's this one. But you see what I mean, where the lyrics are like kind of they're sung in a way that it sounds like they're not really there. Like you can kind of ignore them. You can give me your input on that. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I'll add this one and there's another one that I want to add. Do you have like any suggestions though that I should look into? I'm looking for Battle 2. I know Battle 2 is somewhere down here. Or not. Where is Battle 2? Which one's this? Oh, some Persona. Yeah, Persona. Great soundtrack, but not royalty free at all. Is it not? I could have sworn like so many people use Persona music. One second. Is Persona music royal? No, music from Persona game series is not royalty free. It is copyrighted by LSF Sega. While some creators use it in videos and don't face immediate issues. It can lead to copyright claims and potential penalties and copyright holders. Okay, so it's not royalty free, but it is like you most likely won't face issue with it. So that's good. Oh wait, actually, I just realized there's like a minute, like almost a minute of this song that just is. Oh. Well, I wouldn't say it's a big gamble because apparently, like Sega and Atlas, they don't go after people who use it because if they did, then anyone who plays the game would get copyright struck. Where's Battle 2? Ah, here it is. I could. The lyrics are so hard to make out that they just don't even have like a lyrical breakdown for the song. What do you think of this one? You think this one's a good ad? It's got like that 30 seconds of just like nice for intent. Yeah, okay, yeah. That one in there. And another series I wanted to look at was Billy Hatcher. So let's go to the album. And a lot of the music have like the same leitmotif. And I do enjoy it quite a bit. I'm pretty sure there's music without lyrics. I think I'll add the opening theme here. We'll put that. I think this one is good for the goofier side. It's a. Yeah, yeah. I think it's great, but there's also some. Oh yeah, this is perfect. And then there. There is like a slower song that I think this could actually go in the intense one. Where's like the.
Good morning.
There's one of these songs that's kind of like a the day is ending. Yeah, I think it's this. I think Afternoon Desert would be good for like ending the stream, so I'm gonna add that in calmer for here. Which one's this? Back together there. There's another game I want to link into. Bomb Rush, Cyberpunk, music, royalty free. So there's a game called Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, and it's got really great music, but the only thing is that they got a lot of artists for it. That was copyright for Bomb Rush Cyberpunk music work. I want to use some of their tracks for a school project of mine. My teacher said it has to be royalty free, so I'm wondering if I could use music from Bomb Rush. Let's claim Bomb Rush since it's claim free, if I'm not wrong. Oh, okay. So if it's claim free, I should be fine. Game's not royalty free. The devs claim they won't be issuing takedown claims on internet playthroughs, which they recently had to back out of because there was a wave of false flag claims to YouTube. Don't be stupid. You can make two versions for them. All right, let's see. What's the deal with the music in the game? People are able to stream this game with the music, or do they get shut down with claims? I know the game requires music to be turned off while streaming. I know some game. Okay, can't play with that music, honestly. They tweeted all the music is okay for stream/content creators playing the game. Shouldn't have any issues. On YouTube video song next to me is flag content. Generally made sure they are cleared for YouTube and Twitch, but alas. Now let's pull up their website here. What does claim free? I think claim free means that like you can't use it in paid services, but you could use it without being claimed like for something free, right? Like non-promotional stuff. So YouTube, yeah. That didn't take long. People are making false claims. They own the music by using SoundCloud Repost Network. What a great system. You know, let's go to Team Reptile's thing. Let's go to their FAQ and see if it says anything there. I just want to make sure because I really like the Bomb Rush Cyberpunk music, but I just want to make sure that they don't have any issue with it being used outside of using their game. Because they're also making a new game called Hyperfunk, which is going to be the sequel to Cyberpunk or Cyberpunk. Is there an FAQ? Just in the privacy. You're entitled to following the rights regard. I know I'm looking at something you aren't right now, but I also don't want to set up another thing. So this is taking a little longer than thought. Let's just... Okay, it's nothing about music. Let's check the contact. Okay, it is. Uh, so it seems like they shouldn't, but we will see. So I'm going to put that in the maybe tier. So much XP gain and nothing to show for it. Well, yeah, they don't have anything for it right now, which is a little bit of a shame. It's nice that it's coming, but it takes a long time for YouTube to do anything. Oh, yeah, I should probably... Goofy, calm, and intense. We'll call it CGI. Billy Hatcher? Yeah. Hatcher. Come on. Go. What is it? Cyberpunk? Maybe. Let's think. Let's think. I know when it comes to specifically Nintendo music, it's really iffy. It really depends because for the most part it should be fine, but then there are cases where people like take advantage of the system. So yeah, and I don't know what I would want to put from Nintendo Music. So I'd have to look. Oh, because it's also covers, right? Because it's going to be Spotify, so Spotify doesn't have a cover of it, right? Yeah, because then it's not only the Nintendo, but it's also the rights holder, the um, of whoever did the cover. I think Guilty. Let me look at some Guilty Gear songs here. I'm gonna play a snippet of "Smell of the Game" for like a moment, and I want you to let me know because there are lyrics in it, but I want your input.
I know who I am. The moonlight lake told me this is who you are. My vision so long.
Guilty Gear has a lot of like really good like rock and metal songs, but the only thing is that it does have lyrics, but in the way where like someone who doesn't know English all too well is singing it. So what's your input there? What would you say? What would you say for that? So far, pretty nice, but the lyrics will drown out your voice. Yeah. Um, I know in Guilty Gear though it does like the lyrics kind of get tuned out a little bit, but I guess that's more so with the game. Whenever you do a hit, it tunes it out a little bit. I wonder if there is a way that I can set up on OBS where when I talk, it kind of turns down the volume or like makes it a little less audible for everything else. Because if that's the case, I would like to look into that. But there are other songs. Let me. I want to pull up all the Strive songs. Come down here. The fuck does it mean auto? What does that mean? Is it like auto mix? What does it mean when it says auto? There should be a function like that. Yeah, I'll look into that. So down. Is it? No, it's not that. It's where are you? Extras. I want to play this one for a little because I think it's a rather funny song, but I also really like it. Yeah, and it goes from being screamo music to a rubber dub dub, nice my splashing my tub. And funny enough, a lot of the Guilty Gear songs have references to other music, and this one, if I can find it. Could you pick up on the reference there? I'll go back a little bit.
I stumbled many times, I might get hurt, but I keep on running. Who would walk out on the street bothered about bumps in the road? I'm scared of the laughter, but I love to.
It is specifically how this part sounds.
I'm scared of the laughter, but
And you might not be thinking about it until maybe a month or two later, but it's a reference to Mariah Carey. There's some other ones. There's Dream Theater, there's Radiohead, and some more like really subtle references that you have to like listen out for. But I find it really cool that they have like Are you Jewish? I had no idea. I thought you were Mexican. Yeah, no, if you are Jewish, I had no idea. I like this song and I do want to add it, but it also does have like pretty hard vocals. Messianic. One second. I do not know what that is. Let me Google it. No idea what that was before. All right, well, now I know. Yeah. So I think I will add extras. And then I can like look at a way to tune it better. So safe. All right. Safe. Sega's really good at letting you use their music and Jewish holidays / traditions, but I think Jesus is the coolest. Oh, okay. All right. That's fair enough. Let's see. Let's look into Persona now. Does have a lot of lyrical music, so we'll. No, I think that's too much. I think we can add that to calm. No. I hear that all the time. Yeah. I'll show you the Radiohead reference when I'm done here. Gonna pull a few more of these that I like. Ooh, I do actually really like that. Okay, I think that's good for now for that, so back to Guilty Gear album. Find Your Own Way, Roar the Spark, Disaster of Passion, that's May. Okay. Is it out of the box? No, that's wrong guy. Alone Infection. Is this who I think it is? Ah, here we go. Don't add this to any of the playlists. I just need you to hear KK Slider and have your opinion on his music. KK Slider, no, I really like KK Slider. I think his music is very nice. I think it's really cool that there are different music for the different times of the day. But yeah, KK Slider is really good. All right. Yeah. So this is the Radiohead reference. It's that very iconic, like one from the are you specifically telling me to add it just for this part? Or all of it? Because I think the lyrics are a little too much for this one. We've only got one sky, blue, red, and black paranoia. I think this one is a little too much. This one I might add though. What's funny is a lot of these songs have a cowbell in it. It fits so well. I think there's a little too many lyrics in this one. I think just a little bit. There's too many like clear lyrics where it's gonna affect talking, but I'll put it as a maybe. I'll write that down in the little notes part. So what's Jet Set Radio, yeah. I think getting any Jet Set Radio song on here would be perfect. Let's see. Oh, I should probably write it down on here as well. Yeah, it's very great music. Hideki Naganuma. I know I'm saying his last name wrong, so I'm just gonna call him Hideki. Hideki, from young childhood, was just like a natural talent in music. So much so he's able to play like a lot of different instruments, and he is very much so like a fan of like Western music. So you can really hear it in a lot of his music. If I go, which one is it? It's not this not this album. There's another album. Where is it? So if I go here, it's this album. This one's Future? What was it called? Yeah, okay. Here we go, Concept of Love. So this whole understand the concept of love part was from a Martin Luther King speech. Or it might not be Martin Luther King specifically, but it's like an around that time revolutionary figure. And it's he uses like so many like what's the word? I forget the word. It's samples. Yes. He uses a lot of samples. I think a lot of it's really cool. Like this is all sampling from a what is it? Sampling from a horse race. That's cool.
Drop out.
this to the... Yeah, it's not as intense as I'd like it to be, so maybe not.
That's just plain.
Alright, let's look at some Bomb Rush music now, at least. Bomb Rush... 1 hour playlist. So as you can see, it's like a bunch of music that they licensed or they got people to make, which Hideki Kamiya, or that's different Hideki. Hideki made music for it, being Jack the Funk. And I think it's pretty cool. Not this, which is the one I want. This one. I think we should be able to see. Oh, okay. We'll look at Color Plus and see Color Plus. Color. Let's copy. Right. Copyright. Color Plus music. Is it say includes unlimited streaming? All rights reserved. Okay, well, it doesn't specifically say, but it is in the playlist, so it should be fine. Yeah, I really like this song. Do want to add it, so we're gonna. I don't know if I want to add this one to the intense, the goofy, or the calm. Which one do you think it should? Do you think it should go in goofy? Goofy, yeah. Okay. We'll add that up to goofy. And then I thought that was a little more tense. I know this one's a little up there, so I want to put this in tense. There's another one. I want. Where is it? Condensed milk. I'm gonna put this in the casual music. And we'll look into it more about the copyright stuff if need be. I think we got like quite a bit, but I do want to add more. So I need this song. Yeah, go get it. Go get Condensed Milk. It's really good. Go look at the Bomb Rush discography. It's really good. I'll take a look at the Psychonauts soundtrack. Should all be on Spotify. That's so fucked up that okay, I was about to say it's fucked up, but I remembered in the opening to the game it does actually play the song. This is the song for the final level. It's kind of interesting that they have it at the end there. going a little quicker through this one because I know most of the songs in here. So yeah, let's write that down now. Tense, Psychonauts, and then I'll be a little more thorough with Psychonauts 2 here, because I don't know it as well. And I don't remember that one. What's this one? What do you think of the Lady Luctopus? I might make more playlists at some point for different rides, but like for now it's just casual and calm, intense and loud, goofy and what was it called? Goofy and what? Goofy and random. Do you think it's perfect for casual, or do you think it's for more intense? Because I think it could go casual, but I also could see an argument for intense. Yeah, I'll put it casual. Um, yeah, I think this could go in into our casual here. This one definitely can go in our intense one, especially when it's put at a lower volume. Yeah, I definitely plan like let me pull up a thing for my Stream Deck here. Window capture. Deck. Okay. Window. Oh, is it not up? What is this? No, not that. Yeah, okay, let me close some things. So we'll close this, close that, we'll close this, we'll close this. It should. Huh. One second, let me properties. Does it not show up on stream? What? That's so weird. Why is it? Oh, there we go. I got it. Okay. So I have the Stream Deck here, and so as you can see, I've got back, skip, favorite, the current song, pause and play, and then we had the 3 playlists here. But I could definitely add more. And I also have an option. Where is it? We come here on the right. There's volume up, volume down, and volume set. So if I want, I can have like select the playlist and then select the volume set for it. So I can have 25, 50, 75, and 100 all like at the press of a button. I'm gonna. All right. just want to get rid of it. I don't want to. Yeah. And then hopefully it like stays there so I can bring it back if need be at any point. Yeah, so I'd be a nice thing to have. I had to fix it because when OBS updated recently, it broke the plugin for the Stream Deck. So now that it's now that I fixed it, it should be working all good. So come back over here. Yeah, that works all good. Oh yeah, League never got set up. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that all works. Great. Awesome. Yeah, it's a very nice thing. It's like a physical thing I've got right next to me. It's got 4 dials as well to do things. One second, I'm getting thirsted. All right. But yeah, back to it. More music, more music. No. No. Oh, I think this is perfect for the calmer. That's what I'm thinking of. I think I got all the ones I want from here. So we gotta, let's see. So we have 13 songs for this one, 13 for that one, 13 for each? Okay. 13, 13, and 5. I do want to add more because, you know, it's going to get very repetitive if those are the only songs, right? But we will see what more to add. I'll open up Steam again, see if there's any games that I'd want audio from. Oh, No More Heroes. Yeah, 1 second. There's No More Heroes on here? No. And let me... is it only the 3rd? If it's only the 3rd, that's going to be a little disappointing. Having an hour each would make it so you're beyond prepared. On Spotify, you can check by playlist length, right? Yeah. Playlist length 16 minutes, 38 minutes, 37 minutes. So we're like halfway there. Yeah, I'll see about getting some more, but it looks like for No More Heroes here, we are sadly disappointed only having the most recent game. Let's see. Yes, there is. Oh, there's volume 2. Oh, here's volume 1. Okay. Unless this is not what I'm thinking of. No more heroes. That ain't it. That is not it. That is not fucking it. Okay, that's someone's playlist someone made called No More Heroes. Oh. Oh, what? A lot of her. Okay, so it was on Spotify, but it got removed for whatever reason. I'm not playing whatever that was again. I'm not playing whatever that was again. Let's see. No. Oh, actually, there's something I can do. On Spotify, you can add local files. I completely forgot about that. I've got local files here for something else. But if I can add whatever music I want to Spotify just by doing local files. I just gotta make sure that I name it correctly, though. So yeah, it can be done. Because another thing I wanted to add was this one definitely is not okay to do. Like, I really want at some point to have some of the Hot Wheels World Race OST. So I will go on OBS. Actually, I should make a folder. It. Here. Put 2xko in there. Sorry, I'm doing some. I'm doing things that only I can really see. String folder. Put that in there. Nope. I think it does mess up the priority listing though. So I'll have to make sure that everything is in the order that I want it. So Spotify should be above. Oh, sorry. I think it's here. There. All right. Yeah. Okay. I will. I'll finish up here because I think there's some things that I want to improve on note wise. But other than that, I think this is mainly, yeah, all that I want to do. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I hope you have a good day and good day to everyone else here. I will hopefully be back this Sunday. Oh no, this Sunday's gonna be a little hard because I have Thanksgiving happening this Sunday. It happened last well, it happened Monday for Canada, but my family's pushing it back to Sunday just because we were really busy. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this was just me talking and deciding things, but yeah. All right. Goodbye. Goodbye.